Alright, hello everyone. My name is Kevin Maloney, and I'm a member of the Tempest team, and we are making Tempest, appropriately named, payload map. So, we'll spin away from all these Gordons down here, and I'll tell you a little bit about what we got going on here, and what this video is about. Really briefly, what this video isn't is it's not a technical tutorial on how to use Hammer or anything like that. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Interlopers .net's got a lot of good stuff, as does tf2maps.net. You can check all that out over there. Check out all that stuff over there. What I'm going to be talking about just sort of is what we're doing with our white box, what our goals are for level flow, and I'll be making a series of these videos as we progress, so you'll be able to take a look to see how one of these types of projects progresses from a white box to art and lighting pass and integrating player feedback and all that other good stuff that you really need to go through to make a good level of any sort, TF2 or what have you. Alright, so a little bit about this map. It is a single stage map. It's not multi-stage like Gold Rush. And just one more quick disclaimer as we dive into stuff here. This video is really intended for people who are up to speed on TF2 for the most part. So yeah, our map is square footage wise about the size of Badwater. We think Badwater is an excellent map, and it's something we wanted to do, however not quite as ambitious. The size of the skybox is the same as Badwater, but our map is a little bit smaller in terms of actual play space, because Badwater winds back nearly right onto itself, and ours kind of goes in this elongated C kind of formation. Starts here and ends up way down there. So in terms of how things are looking right now, yeah, it's pretty much a white box, gray box, whatever you want to call it. All we got is dev textures, no models, either custom or anything from the TF2 libraries. None of that stuff's really in here right now. So because what we're doing is just getting the basics together. Here's a heavy down here. We're using him for scale. Got a couple of those guys chilling all over the map. And also, yeah, with our use of dev textures, we can sort of see about how big everything is. Like this panel is 128 by 128 source units. Just briefly, if you are just looking at this and you haven't actually done any mapping or level design, one of the things that happens pretty often, it happened to me and happened to everyone else who, just about everyone else who worked on this project when we were first all started mapping. You kind of make things, when you're in the editor, you make things too big. It's a common metrics issue, and just something to look out for. And a little more about the team here. My name is Kevin Maloney, and I am from GD12, the last graduating class from Vancouver Film School, and also working on this team are some of my classmates. They are Dave Betts, Robin Sinclair, and Jameson Shear. They're all doing level design, and also Andre Marentet, who's going to be doing some lighting, responsible for the lighting pass, and he's doing a lot of work on our blog and keeping all of our paper plans and everything arranged, because if you lose track of that sort of stuff, it's hard to figure out where you've been and where you're going. So yeah, that's the team, and we're all from VFS Game Design. We got going on here is our first area. Each area we wanted to play a certain speed. This section we wanted to play pretty fast, so not much in the way of defensible positions. There's a little ramp over here that I was sort of hovering around before. It's a good place for like heavies and demos and Ubers and whatnot to come up and knock some defenders loose. Whipping on up here. This is our first major choke point, is this area right here. We expect things to slow down here, and it'll be cool to have a nice little building to building shootout here, so that should be pretty fun. Down here is the first point. Moving right along. I think I'm going to expand this into a full-size building. With no windows, you can't shoot down, but it will give you access to this catwalk area here. So that's about my section. Now we're moving up into Dave's section. Dave's pretty awesome with the hammer editor. He can cook through this stuff pretty damn fast. So what we've got here is a boat, or the outline of a boat, I should say, in BSB. And the cart's going to come through here and exit the other side. And what's pretty cool about this, if you look at this area here and this area way back here, is they're sloped, and what we hope to incorporate is the sections of the track that roll back, such as are in the new payload race map. So it just came out with the Spy Sniper update. So yeah, we're going to see if we can't throw that in there and see how that plays. I don't know. I've never seen really anything in a payload map like it, so if we're the first to implement that successfully, that would be right on. Quick rock and roll tour of the bottom of the boat here. Go past these heavies. Whoa, look at that guy. Down in here is just some tight corridors. I think that Dave's working on. Be fun for some melee combat and pyros and whatnot. Should be interesting. It's just yeah, you can see just both sides of it there. And then I believe here is going to be underneath the well, that's creepy, hey? Look at that. He's looking right at us. Oh, that's hilarious. His eyeballs follow in the editor. I had no idea. Anyways, so this is probably going to be below the water line, and the water line's most likely going to be right here, but Dave was also thinking about putting it down here, so we'll see how it works out. You can go underneath the water, and there's a little area here that players can jump in to provide another entrance point. And this is another building here, a little bit of interior space. I believe, is it 3 floors? Yeah, we got this sort of rooftop area across from the catwalk. Some of the catwalks extend behind it, and I believe Dave was planning to put the secondary blue spawn up somewhere is in here. So we'll see what happens with that as we move along. And the last third is being done by Robin and Jameson. They're splitting it. They're both new, fairly new to Hammer, but both those guys got a fair amount of Unreal experience, so they should be where it is on the street. They're picking it up pretty fast, so yeah, should come out pretty good. What we're going to have here is one underground pipe that for the cart path, and another here that will be full of water, and then a transparent material in between. We'll see if it's windows or if it's just one straight transparent piece. We're going to play with it so players can see what's going on the other side. These guys swimming and fighting, and these guys pushing the cart. Should be pretty cool. And then much like Badwater, we're going with a single red spawn, and it's going to have 2 exits, one here-ish, and perhaps a couple more down here. Robin and Jameson were discussing a few options at the last meeting, so we'll see what they come up with. But yeah, basically the principle is as the cart moves along and hits about midway, so we're thinking about this point here on the ship, then what's going to occur is the access here will be cut off, but access here and here will open. So that should go pretty well, and is similar to Badwater with its single red spawn, so we'll see how that goes. And lastly, this will be this black rectangle here will be Red's submarine, and if blue is successful, they'll have this one last section here to bring the cart around. There's a big curve here at the end, pardon me, and then into the missile silo, open missile silo on the bow end of the submarine. So that is Tempest in a nutshell. Thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions, feel free to post up on our blog or drop us a line. We're always open to feedback. If you're looking for sort of technical hints, we're not the best people to ask. We can certainly point you in the right direction. Thanks for watching, and yeah, look for more of these videos. You can watch Tempest take shape. Thank you very much.